Hey everybody, HalfBeard Survives is back with the game you're all dying to see. Apparently, 'cause it's the one I keep getting fucking requests for. Vanishing V. Carter. The kind of walkabout puzzle story game came out. It's a walking simulator. It's a walking simulator with some puzzle elements. We're good. Yeah, I'll write my previous progress. I beat this game. I beat it last year. I reviewed it. It's okay. I think I gave it like a 3.5 or something. It's a little light, which you're gonna see, because this is probably gonna be like our shortest HalfBeard Survives ever. We're gonna get through it in some snappy time. It's gonna blow right through it. I remember most of the puzzles, I think, so it shouldn't be much trouble. Yes, it's a narrative experience that does not hold your hand, by which it means it holds your hand entirely, because it's not that hard. Yeah.
Ethan Carter, I didn't know. But he knew who I was.
Apparently.
When the police won't help you, and the priests don't believe you, you call on Paul Prospero.
He's a detective whose gun does his talking, except
you're a kid like
doesn't, because he doesn't have a gun. He's just got mind powers, so his mind does his talking.
Ethan's letter started out just like any
I
other
don't know.
fan mail.
I want to get excited. I'm not hype. I want to get hype. Trying to get hype.
There are places that exist that very
We're gonna go look at some spooky bullshit. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna solve puzzles. We're all gonna love it. It's gonna be great. Just gotta get excited. Look how good that looks. It's a really nice looking game. This is gonna be HalfBeard stares at landscapes. That's basically what this is gonna be.
I was too late for that.
There we go. Oh, that's a nice 30 frames per second that it's supposed to be 60. Because I'm recording this and this game's kind of beefy. Oh, right, that. Yeah, forgot about that. I was looking at that weird bit of crap in the thing. What's this say? Oh, it's a trap. Get a fragment of trap. This game's whole thing is, you know, you're kind of sensing, let's call them reverberations of the past. Alright, cool. I've looked at that one. I gotta go find all these traps. There's a bunch of them. They're all around. And it's really pretty. I got the really nice woods. Like, they did atmosphere great. Like, this feels like woods. Like, real, authentic woods. It's good sound work later on, which I don't know if you'll be able to hear or not, because I'm definitely going to be turning it down a little bit. Where it's like you'll hear loons in the background and stuff. It's real nice. That's just, it's real peaceful. It feels very authentic. Yep. The only real major technical problem I have in this game is the fact that it kind of stutters when you run, but it looks like they might have fixed that. At least somewhat. I have fucked with the settings a little bit to try to at least make this smooth. If it's not running at the highest frame rate, it should at least be running smoothly, which I'll take. Which I'd say is more important. All right. I think I need to find like two more traps. I think there's one over here. Yup. Whoa. I don't know if it's actually possible to get hurt by those. Because they always seem to trigger just before you get there. I think it's actually impossible to get hurt by those. Can't go this way, so we're gonna go this way. It's forcing us to go look at that really beautiful vista. To be fair, I mean, this game can shove its beautiful environments down my throat all it wants. It's got some really nice environments. Look how fucking pretty that lake is. Or river, or whatever. It's goddamn gorgeous. God rays and shit. Love it. Yeah, let's do some running. Oh, and the frame rate doesn't like that. Doesn't like when you turn too fast. It's kind of got that rage problem where if you turn a little too fast, it's like, I don't know how to handle this. Stop moving around so much. You're scaring me. Go over here. Look at this tree. Not that this tree. And then the last trap should be over here. I know, because I did this part like 3 times. Once for the original video. I guess this is my 3rd time doing it, because I also did it when I was playing through the game for review. No, I did it a couple times, because I recorded that first video twice. All bones! Bad shit has happened here. Go read that letter. Read the letter. So I guess I'm going to read all of these this time, because now we're playing this game for real. I'm going to actually just hold the text button, because it's easier. Sap. An old man came to the forest every day to drink sap from the trees. To get there, the old man had to step around many dangerous traps. The villagers believe this old man had hidden a jade amulet in the forest. That's kind of odd that that's specifically what they believe he's holding. We're in, like, the northeast of, I'm going to imagine, the States. Doesn't seem like he'd have jade amulets just hanging about willy-nilly. Anyways, the old man wanted the villagers to believe this because then they would search the forest for the treasure and not drink his awesome, delicious sap. One cool fall night, someone says, "Hey, fuck that forest, set fire to it," and fire spread to the village, burning them all alive. The old man escaped the fire by covering himself in sap, because sap doesn't burn, I guess. Though you imagine he'd be turned into like a fucking hard candy at that point. But whatever. Then he returned to the village, he found all the villagers' bones, and he's like, "Man, I wish all those people weren't dead." And then he drank more sap. The end. By Ethan Carter, age 8. Or whatever. Age 12. Whatever. I don't know his age. Age little boy.
I wrote something for you.
Drink my tea.
That's real nice. Thank you. Just leave it.
This grandpa's like, I'm too fucking hungover to deal with your shit, Ethan. Just go sit somewhere else. And yeah. Nondescript booze. Just dusty, ugly bottles. And packs of suspiciously Marlboro-looking cigarettes. Aduro cigarettes. I'm gonna look at this. One dead in house fire. Fire damage. Just do the text thing again. Wow, that's a lot more text than is on the thing. Because there's also stuff on the back. Haha. Let's just do the quick run through of this. Fire damage to historic home. Blah blah blah. Family of 6 was asleep inside. The Gail Carter, 58, was pronounced dead at the scene. Remaining family members were able to escape. Carter's husband, Edwin, told investigators that he may have fallen asleep with a lit cigarette in his hand because he's dumb. Firefighters were dispatched to the scene at 1:22 a.m. I'm going to say that's a 1. And remained there until 5 Wednesday. They returned to the property 4 hours later to extinguish hot spots, which had rekindled because apparently it was a really bad fire. And then, yeah, the hospital was like, man, people are not hurt. That sucks. After heated public hearing, no answers for the Vandegrift heirs. It's a good name, Vandegrift. Members of the Vandegrift family had again gathered at Bayfield Courthouse to be like, hey, we want our fucking money. And then they said no because their dad died. And he's like, hey, I'm not giving you my money. They argued that their father's demands were unreasonable. And the family members were like, yeah, he should give us his money. And they were like, no, we're going to let the Carters have it. They're cool. They're cooler than you guys. There you go. Put it back. Not look at that anymore. Move on. Oh. There's a lot of reading in this game. I hope you guys like watching me read through stuff in my flippant way because I'm going to end up doing a lot of it. Because this whole game's about reading little kids' stories, basically. Ethan writes a lot of them. He's got no friends.
Seemed like a quiet, ordinary
Look at the
place.
pretty valley.
I've learned 2 things in my life.
Look at the dust flowing off this
No place
bridge.
is truly quiet.
It's so nice.
Nowhere is
It's so
really ordinary.
picturesque.
Ethan warned me about that. Warned me not to be fooled by what I saw here.
Okay.
He didn't need to worry. I'd worked dozens of cases, hundreds. This would be my last one.
Because little boys are scary, and this would be the one that throws me off the case. Throws me off detective work entirely. Rah. Go look at this puzzle object, this clear and obvious puzzle object. All blood. All bloods. Inspect it. So there's weird stuff like this. Is this not it? No, we'll see it soon enough. Where eventually you'll be like, they'll show you a bunch of words and you have to line them up to make it work. Like there's some people who had a hard time getting through this game because the mechanic is not obvious. Yeah, like this. It'll just show up and when you're near the puzzle object, you need to kind of move it around until you can do that, and then you can see where it is. That mechanic is not obvious. So I know there's some people. I remember reading reviews for this when this first came out, and there were specifically user reviews that were just like, I don't know what to do. These words are everywhere. They're scaring me. And to be fair, it's not a well telegraphed mechanic. Because until you're like right there, it's kind of hard to see those words are forming together. Once you figured it out, though, it's no real problem. All right, go to this. Just decrepit. Look how awesomely decrepit this is. Like they do a really good job of making shit look bruck. Looks all broken. None of this works because I don't have the crankshaft to crank it up. So I gotta go find it. We know it's over in that direction-ish. Along these train tracks. Go this way. Bad shit has happened at this train. We'll go look at it. A lot of this is seeing like murders after the fact. It's basically, it's kind of like, I don't know, there's not really a good analog. Oh, frame rate going all crazy there for a reason. Cut ties, that's a problem. Whoa, more stuff has gone up. Untied tie, no blood. No, the blood's down here. Along with some legs. Just some fucking legs. Where Where's the rest of the body? Follow the blood trail. What's going on? Yeah, no, I got it. You don't need to tell me that it's been dragged away. I can figure it out. Look over here. Go over here. Look at this guy's body. Blood from legs. That's a badass jacket. I like that jacket. Fractured skull. Cause of death. Question. Blood loss. Heat trauma. Head trauma. Not heat trauma. And then there should be the fucking crankshaft down here somewhere. Which we need if we're going to do things. Crankshaft. It's in the water. I think it's down here. Like, we saw it in the water. There it is. Pick that shit up. I like there's some really nice texture work in this game. Like, just in terms, regardless of what I think of the story or the gameplay or the ridiculous short length, it's a really pretty fucking game. I mean, that basically makes it in a lot of ways a tech demo, but it's a really nice looking tech demo. Go up here. Oh. Game is definitely a technical marvel, I guess, is the way what you would call it. Where are we going? Going up here. Right, we gotta touch him. We gotta like recreate the circumstances of his murder or something like that. Death scene averted by time, disturbed by third party, or whatever. Go look at severed legs and be like, man, severed legs, that's a problem. Rope. And then there's another thing down here a little bit. Like, there's more. Gasoline or diesel fuel. Dried grass. Clearly there's a fire started there. The canister. Rectangle shape. Rail car from the bridge. Yeah, I gotta move the rail car there. Whoa! Something happened. What was that? I got a thing for a second. Where was it? No, and then there should be... Yeah, this over here, I think. Footprint. Rock, 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 divot. Fresh dirt. Alright, let's go move the rail car down here. That's probably what we gotta do. And then, once we're at that, then we can recreate the scene. Go watch the murder. A lot of running around from place to place and just trying to, like, piece shit together in this. You know, adventure game sort of business, what you'd expect. I'm not calling that a bad thing. Crankshaft. Tap. Tap, tap, tap. Sprint that crank. There we go. Now enter. We gotta just drive this shit back until it makes sense. Slip behind us. Like that he can, just completely spin around his neck while holding onto that lever. It's impressive. All right, this puzzle is kind of hard to dial in because you got to get it right where right on that patch of dry grass. It's right about. I think it's. Okay, let's get out and take a look. Yeah, no, I need to move it up a little bit. Like, that's the issue with this one. It's just the tiniest bit hard to dial in. Let's say there. How's that looking? Yeah, there's the gas pile. Maybe a little bit more? I don't know, it's making weird noises. That might mean I did it right. Like, that's the thing, is I know how all these puzzles work, but it's like the execution might be a little tricky in spots. A little bit more. A little bit more. Oh, back a little bit. Back a little bit. Let's call that good. Okay, now let's try doing it again. Try touching him. Yeah, now I can... Yeah, if you've done it right, it will expand out fully. To be like, hey, you're a super badass. Now you can see the cool stuff. Maybe move it up a little bit more. Yeah, let's move it up a little bit more. I can't remember if there's like a noise or something. Call it like there. Okay. I figured this out. There's also I swear there's like another mechanic I can use too, where I can get psychic impressions or something. Let's go look at the controls real quick, because I feel like there's another button I'm forgetting. Keyboard and mouse settings. So that's what we're using. Interact, zoom, open vision with the space bar. Text overlay. Alright, cool. Yeah. This is the important one, is open vision. Done. Zoom. But I can't do it for some reason. Alright. Try touching him some more. Come on, a little wider. No, not a little wider. Damn it. Alright, son of a bitch. Because I've done this one before. I'm just trying to remember. Maybe I gotta turn it off. Let's try turning it off. Maybe that's it. It's a minor step, but it could be it. There you go. Turned off. Sure, this seems... Yeah, that noise is probably good. That's probably the you done figured it out noise. I done figured it out? No, not quite. No, not quite. God damn it. What am I forgetting here? Oh, maybe I gotta do something with these... Not the severed legs. Maybe it's with these ropes. I don't remember. There's something I'm forgetting, and again, like... There is a thing you can do that makes this... allows you to figure this out. I'm just trying to remember what it is. There's like an extra mode or something that allows you to kind of suss out how all this works. I think there is another like piece of the puzzle I am forgetting. Or I'm missing. God damn it, where is it? We found this over here. I feel like... oh yeah, here we go. I've got to do this. Because there's a rock missing. I gotta go find that rock and put it where it needs to go. Yeah, like look, there's just this random small rock by a stump that I've got to go find. Like there's some weird kind of bullshit with some of these puzzles where picking stuff up can be a pain sometimes. Yeah, like that. And I think this goes... Let's try it again now that I got the rock. The bloody rock. That good? I got the bloody rock. Nope. Let's maybe try putting the rock back. Maybe that'll do it. Yeah. Fix the scene up. Yeah, there we go. That's probably good. Trying to relearn these mechanics. It's been a good, like, 3 or 4 months. I don't remember when Ethan Carter came out, but it's been long enough that I'm kind of forgetting how things work. There we go, I did it right. Now we can see his grisly murder. I'm also gonna drink my tea. This ghost junk is gonna come out and be like, hey, this is how I died. It was fucking badass. Right, travels away. We get to see the murder in parts, if I remember correctly. Yep. See his grandpa grabbing that rock. We gotta go find these other weird spirit points. Oh, right, we gotta put them in order. And then he's like, hey, isn't this train cool? You should go lie on those tracks. You can see him. Well, he's got his legs, so he's on his knees. He's not quite dead yet. Ah, yes. And then... him crawling away. Right. Alright, so now I've got to tag the chronology here. So, I think the first one is... Yeah. Yeah, I got it. So he's... what's he doing here, specifically? Oh, yeah, no, okay. So here is him tying up... That's Ethan right there. The kid in the douchey-looking hoodie. That's his brother tying him up. We go, hey, that's the first one. And then his grandpa comes along and he's like, what are you doing, you little shit? Don't kill your little brother. And the grandpa, and then, you know, the older brother, like, doesn't care. So the grandpa goes off, he grabs a rock. And he comes back. And he wangs the older brother on the head with a rock. Like so. And then the older brother, his legs are cut off. He's going away. Grandpa, and Ethan's like, no, don't hurt my brother. He's like, no, fuck it, I got this crankshaft. And then he's killed him, and he's like, oh, I'm a bad grandfather. See, that's right. I think that's right. Yep.
We can destroy
If we're getting dialogue,
I know how.
we'll know if it's right.
You can't destroy it, Ethan. You can't destroy time. And that's what he is. He is forever.
Okay. Right, because they all worship some big dumb Cthulhu monster.
Travis, tell me where Ethan is. Now.
Oh, no, I fucked it up, apparently. You can tell because it broke apart there. So we're going to take this one and make that 3. And what's 2? Let's say this is... Yeah, that looks right. That's 2. Let's try that again. And unfortunately, I don't think I can skip through these parts. Oh, yeah, no, I can. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, and the grandpa's like, I'm going to grab this rock. Because foresight.
Gail, honey.
Or maybe this is his wife's grave or something. I don't know. It's unclear.
Travis, tell me where Ethan is.
Oh yeah, because you can see he's hiding the rock. You just can't. It's like you can tell he's clearly hiding his hand.
Look, old man, you need to go home.
Boom! Fuck you, kids! And Ethan gets up and he's like, man, I hope my older brother's okay even though he tried to kill me. Except he's clearly not. And the grandpa's like, train conducted! Whee! It seemed unnecessary. Could have just gone at him with the rock a couple more times.